Hi, this is Redbeard here with Redbeard Technologies, and today I'm doing a review for you on the Jetson Orin Nano dev kit and the XIAO ESP32S3 Sense camera. I got these devices from our friend Sue at Seed Studio. Seed Studio is a global hardware innovator focused on Internet of Things, edge computing, maker-friendly development tools. They're best known for delivering professional-grade hardware at hobbyist-friendly prices. Sorry about that. From their SenseCap environmental sensors to their WIO modules, Grove Ecosystems, Recomputer, Edge AI platforms, and the popular XIAO line of microboards. What makes Seed stand out is their commitment to documentation, open development, and supporting both beginners and advanced engineers. Whether you're building a robotics prototype, developing AI at the edge, or designing an Internet of Things network, or setting up a home lab project, Seed aims to provide the modules and the hardware that makes it practical and affordable. Today, like I said, we're taking a look at two powerful Edge AI devices. One is the NVIDIA Jetson Orin Nano Dev Kit, and the other is the XIAO ESP32S3 Sense. It's a tiny camera board that punches far beyond and above its weight class. This video will have everything you expect: unboxing, setup, benchmarks, real AI demos, and my honest impressions after actually using both devices in real projects. If you've been wondering whether the Orin Nano is worth it over a Raspberry Pi 5, or whether the XIAO ESP32S3 Sense can actually handle AI vision without melting, you're in the right place. So let's get started. Let's kick it off with the Jetson Orin Nano. The packaging's clean, simple, and it gives that you're holding real hardware feeling. Inside the box, you get the board, the heatsink plus fan combo. It's already installed. Everything in the box, from the board to the tiny sliver of paperwork, is all NVIDIA branded. And that paperwork, yeah, it's light, almost symbolic. Just enough to say, you're on your own from here. NVIDIA didn't include real instructions for setup, and trust me, that's going to matter later. There's no setup sheet, no quick start roadmap, no here's your first command. You basically power it on and hope you brought your Linux instincts. Physically, the hardware is solid. It's got a good heatsink, pre-mounted fan, full-size ports, and that signature NVIDIA build quality. Now, the XIAO ESP32S3 Sense tells a completely different story. This thing's the size of a thumb drive. It's tiny, but somehow still packs Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, a dual-core processor, camera sensor, microphone, SD slot, and expansion pins. It's all Seed Studio, and they nailed the onboard. The packaging has a QR code right on the bottom of the uh, little round thing that you get the camera in, and it jumps straight to the documentation. It's got examples, setup steps, simple, clean, beginner friendly. Now, the Jetson looks serious. The ESP32S3 looks deceptively cute, but it hides surprising power. Alright, it's time to talk setup. Here's where the honest review portion kicks in. The Jetson Orin Nano is powerful, but setup is not beginner friendly. The instructions online are scattered. Several packages that should have worked out of the box did. TensorFlow, broken. Some of the official tutorials, outdated. I spent a chunk of time debugging, tracking dependencies, patching things together, and if you'll see a bunch of the error logs, you'll know it wasn't a smooth ride. But the good news, once we got everything working, it ran flawlessly. No thermal throttling, no overheating. Even after I stuffed it into a 3D printed case, no problem with it getting hot. Like I said, the uh, The only real issue, getting it to start, getting everything set up. Once I got there, it was great. So, benchmarks, ResNet, ran fast. The YOLO models, they hit real-time or near real-time inference. Compared to a Raspberry Pi 5, let's just put it like this. The Pi tries really hard. The Jetson doesn't break a sweat. On pure AI workloads, the Jetson Orin Nano wins every round. All right, now let's get to the XIAO ESP32S3 Sense camera demo. And if you hear me keep pronouncing it, I'm trying to work on it so I don't sound as bad. I don't think it's getting any better. Next up, the XIAO ESP32S3 Sense. So, this little board, it surprised me. The frame rate, it's not blazing fast. It's not the board's fault. It's just doing a lot for its size. But here's the trick I discovered. If you let the board handle all the heavy lifting, it can get overwhelmed. So instead, I pushed the processing through the MQTT, and suddenly I was getting faster responses, more consistent frame rate, better accuracy on object detection. Another thing that I heard is online, some folks were saying that their ESP32S3 is overheated. I didn't see that at all. Now, after talking with Seed, they did say that that was one of the complaints with kind of the first part of the model. After that, they did start sending it out with dual heat sinks, which still line up pretty easy. Um, I didn't really have a problem with them blocking any of the IOs or anything. Some people I've heard did have that issue. With me, it seemed to be fine. If you line them up correctly, you're good. I put it in a PLA 3D printed case. A lot of people said you can't do it because the PLA is going to melt. They suggest you had to use PETG or something. I didn't do that. I used PLA, stayed cool, ran continuously, no problem, no melting, no warping. Um, let's get to the vision demo. All right. I tested basic object detection using a lot of the pre-trained AI models they had. Like they have one for detecting mood, like if you show somebody's face, it shows you whether you're happy, sad, kind of neutral. It worked great. Then they have like a rock, paper, scissors model I did. Me and my son both kind of had fun with that one. Detecting from your hand whether you're holding the rock, paper, or scissors. It was great. It shows a lot of promise with just the models they have. That's not even including what all you can do yourself with it. So, I really look forward to trying to do more in the future. Maybe I'll even make another video later down the road, after I train the model that I want to be able to detect the things that I want, using probably a lot of their pre-trained models already, just to see where we can get to. Um, Once everything was configured, performance was strong, detected objects in real time, smooth bounding boxes, no stutters. It's exactly, um, what it should have done. Um, I tested the Jetson with a normal webcam. Um, I didn't get to record that because, frankly, I messed up and lost the footage. I will probably re-record that and add that in later, but I needed to get this video up because I did tell Seed I would have it up in a certain amount of time. I've been sick and everything. If my voice sounds weird or scratchy, that's probably why. I'm sorry about that. I will try to record more of that later. I will either edit this video or add to it. Then I also was able to use the XIAO Sense camera with the MQTT, also run it through the Jetson. Again, lost those videos too. So a lot of the Jetson video footage from the camera I wasn't able to do, like I said, because I messed that one up. So I'm going to have to go back and re-record those parts. All right, so who are these really for? The devices, the Jetson Orin Nano, it fits right into robotics, AI prototyping, home labs, automation, edge AI processing, and Seed integrates it smoothly with their larger ecosystem, such as the SenseCap sensors, the Recomputer modules, even the reserver line. XIAO ESP32S3 Sense is perfect for small AI cameras, Internet of Things sensing nodes, home automations, cheap smart devices, robotics vision modules. The combo together is surprisingly powerful. So here's the summary. The Jetson Orin Nano. Here's the pros. AI performance far beyond the Raspberry Pi. Great thermals, tons of I/O, perfect for robotics and AI projects. The cons, the setup was not beginner friendly. Some packages are broken straight out of the gates. Documentation could be much better. XIAO ESP32S3 Sense, though, the pros with it, insane value for the size. I don't think you can find a better AI camera and board combo for the price. I mean, I think it's like $15. I mean, that's crazy. People spend that for a cup of coffee sometimes, or at least close to it. It's got pretty good AI capabilities for the size. Like I said, it worked great when you run it through with MQTT to let it do a lot of the processing as far as the vision modules and stuff goes. Like I said, I had it. It ran cool. I didn't have any problems with overheating like other people had talked about. It's perfect for an Internet of Things vision module. Cons, it does have a limited frame rate. For the best accuracy, you do need the external processing. You can do it without it, but it's better with it. Overall, both devices deliver real power for the price, especially together. Despite the rough setup process, the Jetson won me over once I got it running. And the XIAO ESP32S3 Sense is a hidden gem for anyone wanting camera-based AI on a budget. Thank you to Seed Studio for sending me the hardware. You can find all of the links, link to my website, the benchmarks, the extra demos, and everything down in the description below. I will probably also attach the printouts from the tests from the benchmarks, so you can also read them for yourself. All right. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day.